Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Ocean Healing Meditation. We'll be getting started in a couple minutes. We want to give everybody a chance to get on the line. In the interim, while we're waiting for people to show up, I first want to explain a little bit about what's going on here. But before we do that, I'm going to pop up a little thing here in the sidebar where you can get your free copy of the symbols we're using for healing our oceans. And that will give you an opportunity if you would like to go over on the right-hand side of the page there where it says download now. You'll be able to click there and go to the website where you can claim your own copy of those free symbols. And along with that free copy comes a audio. It's actually, I think, in a separate email. But anyway, you get links to an audio version of this meditation so that you don't have to be at your computer watching the YouTube video in order to do this meditation. You can actually print the symbols, use them, listen to the audio. What I'm really encouraging people to do is please do whatever you can to be able to go meditate regularly and connect with all the people on the planet that are doing this meditation. So even if we're not all connected at exactly the same time, I mean, my goal is to get us to 2,000 people. But even if we don't get to 2,000 people very quickly that are all on the call at the same time, the first thing is let's get to 2,000 people that are meditating on a regular basis, and let's all intend that our energy is connecting globally. So think of and if you listened to last week, Gabrielle Alize talked about this. If you think of the 100th monkey syndrome, or whatever you want to call it, the 100th monkey study that they did, this monkey decides to wash a potato in the salt water in the ocean on the island he's on or she's on. So the monkey washes the potato, and pretty soon other monkeys on the island are washing potatoes. Well, that's not such a big deal because you figure, okay, they have a way of communicating. They communicated, and now the other monkeys are cleaning the potatoes. But what the scientists found out was not only were the monkeys on that island cleaning the potatoes, so were they on other islands that had no way of having any direct connection with the monkeys on the first island. So what I'm saying is if that can happen, in other words, the communication or the energy, because we're all one and connected, can happen, then the more of us that meditate and intend that we connect with everyone else that's meditating with this, the better. So again, if you go over to the right-hand side of the page there, you're able to download, go over, you have to actually register, download, and the email will send you a link to the symbols we use during this meditation as well as the audio version of the meditation so that you can continue to meditate without actually having to be at your computer. Now, if you enjoy watching the meditation that's on the computer, the replay will come out, and when the replay comes out, you'll actually get, I believe I send a link actually to the YouTube meditation as well as the talk. So that's one resource that you have. So if you click on the download now, you can get to that. Now the other one is, if you like the video, here is a link directly to the standalone video meditation only. If I can just figure out how to do this technology stuff. So it's not letting me do it. Okay. There we go. Now, if you see where it says, check it out, Heal Our Ocean Meditation, if you click there, that will take you to this meditation that we're going to do in a minute. I'm doing it live in this case and connecting with people all around the planet, and I would intend that you do the same. But if you want to watch the video version of this meditation on a regular basis and meditate to heal the ocean, you can go there, click on that, check it out later, or check it out. It'll actually open a separate tab, so later you can mark where that is if you'd like to do that. And I believe the follow-up emails that you get after this replay is done, or after this meditation is done, includes a link to that as well. So the reason we're doing this, I'm going to make it brief because I'm assuming that pretty much everybody's read what's on the web page or seen that. But basically, the reason I'm doing this is I had 3 dreams that told me about radiation poisoning, and then didn't get right to this because I was busy packing, moving, traveling, and so on. And then suddenly I had another dream, and when I came to my computer that day, there was an email from a Dr. Rima Leibau and her husband, General Burt, which basically says that for the last 4 years, we have had radiation levels in the Atlantic Ocean near Miami that are high enough for the EPA should have been evacuating us. And in addition to that, we have the same situation on the Pacific coast near the northern part of California. Now, I suspect it's worse than they're actually saying. And when it comes to things like rivers where there's a, how do I say, a nuclear power plant near, or lakes where there's a nuclear power plant, like on the Great Lakes and things like that, from some of the studies and things I've read, they're saying that those waters near those plants are always too high and should be evacuated. So I don't personally know how to research this any further than the information I'm getting. I trust Dr. Leibau and her husband. I know some people that know them personally. And so I'm trusting that their information is valid, but combining it with my dreams, that's what really made me move to action. So I encourage everyone to meditate to heal the ocean on a daily basis. I will be doing weekly ones at different times, and the reason I'm doing different times is that gives an opportunity to bring people in from other parts of the world when they are on such vast different time zones. Now, I may be picking a time and just starting to do it always at the same consistent time to see if we can get our number of our listeners and participants up by doing that. So that's been suggested. And I'm also looking for additional meditation leaders so that it's not about my work, it's about getting enough people to do this. If we get to a level of 2,000 during one meditation, statistics show that we will then have hit what we would call that tipping point, which should make a huge difference. And everything we're doing in between, though, as we connect a group consciousness, that all helps. So if anyone has any comment or question before we get started, you're welcome to put that in the chat, in that little chat box there on the right. And I have a tough time figuring out which ways to point here sometimes. Anyway, I'll get used to video sooner or later. Anyway, if you don't have anything that you want to ask, again, then we will get started. So the way you want to use these symbols, and I'm actually going to change so you can actually see the image to start with. Okay. Okay, and the way we're going to use this, and I'll switch it over to the first symbol. The way we're going to use these is you can gaze at them and take the energy in through your eyes. You can look at them, visualize them, and then close your eyes again during the meditation. You can hold your hand close to the monitor and absorb the energy in. It's all really about intention here. So let's go ahead and get started. And initially, just close your eyes for a moment. Let's take 3 deep breaths, really deep breaths, expanding your chest all the way into your belly. Hold it for a couple seconds and then let it out through your mouth slowly. Just letting go of all the stress of the day or whatever's going on in your life, just to relax a bit. Go ahead and take another deep breath in through your nose. And again, out through your mouth. And one more breath in. And now just allow yourself to begin to feel the golden light coming into the top of your head. And as it comes into the top of your head, begin to feel it energize and stimulate every single cell of your body, clearing them and energizing them as it goes down your face, the back of your head, past your eyes, ears, nose, and mouth, down into your throat. Then as it hits the shoulder level, it goes outwards, down your arms, past your shoulders, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your hands, your fingers, all the way to your fingertips. And while it's doing that, it's also filling your chest and moving down into your abdomen, your hips, then down into your thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and all the way to the tips of your toes. And then feel it begin to enter the ground, grounding you to the planet. Take another deep breath and breathe in beautiful red light at the base of your spine. Seeing that as you bring it in, getting larger and larger. On the next breath in, breathe in orange light just below your belly button. Again, as you bring it in, just expanding it bigger and bigger so it's actually reaching to the red light that you brought in at the base of the spine. Breathe in a third ball of light at the solar plexus area. That's beautiful yellow light. Expanding that. Then on your next breath, bring in a beautiful ball of green light into the heart center of your body. Taking another deep breath, bringing in a beautiful ball of blue light, indigo blue light, into the throat area. Remembering that as each one of these expand, they begin to work synergistically with the other ones. Bringing in another ball of beautiful violet light into your third eye on the next breath. And finally, a ball of beautiful white light at the top of the crown of your head. And now that your chakras are opened and balanced, and that the energy is flowing beautifully, will now move to loving and trusting the process. This is all about us knowing that Source is supporting us and loving us through this, and supporting us to make this beautiful healing meditation helpful to our ocean, our marine life, our whole planet. So I like to say, as I'm working with this one, I do a mantra that says, love and trust fills my heart. Love and trust fills my heart. Love and trust fills my heart. And now we'll move on to the next one as we consider any fears we might have about the ocean conditions or our ability to affect change. What I'd like you to do is place any fears you have in this regard into the center of the heart symbol, heart in this symbol. Knowing that fear cannot live with love energy. They are the polar opposites. And so with the love energy that's in that heart, after you've placed all those fears into there, begin to see them trying to escape out of what I call those little squiggly lines in the upper left corner of the heart. But I want you to visualize a beautiful pink balloon sitting right there to capture the fears as they try to escape. Taking another deep breath, just allow every one of those fears to be in the balloon, and when they are, I want you to cut the string of the balloon and see it begin to float away. And I want you to say, all love and courage fills my heart. All love and courage fills my heart. Thank you for all that you have provided me, and I am now ready to move forward courageously. And as those fears float away, see them begin to just disintegrate in air as that balloon floated away to the point you can no longer see it. And now begin to move into a state of forgiveness. We may want to put the people that are in political offices into this group of people that we want to forgive. So I want you to visualize anybody that you can think of that you would like to forgive for either lying to us about the situation, for beginning and continuing to use energy sources that are not helpful or not green for the planet, so that we start to move toward green, environmentally friendly solutions. So any of the people that do not support that, politicians, owners of companies, and even ourselves, in that we enjoy using the electrical utilities and some of the other resources that we have, even though they use fossil fuels and coal and nuclear power. So I want you to put anybody there that you feel that you want to forgive. And I want you to look in each one of their eyes. I want you to see yourself, just visualize yourself looking in each one of their eyes and say, I forgive you, I love you, including yourself if you've put yourself in that area, in that other side to forgive. I forgive you, I love you. I forgive you, I love you. Again, I forgive you, I love you. And then all love and forgiveness fills my heart. All love and forgiveness fills my heart. All love and forgiveness fills my heart. Take another deep breath. And now we're going to move to the water purification symbol. And what we're going to do here is we're going to first start working with our own water in our own body, because as we heal, we spread that healing energy out into the world. The healthier we are mentally, spiritually, and physically, the healthier the people are around us. And so just like I talked about that 100 monkey syndrome, we can increase the vibration of the planet by increasing our own vibration. So I want you to first visualize this image going through your body and cleaning any of the water in your body, knowing that you are more than 70% water. And once you have cleared the water within your own body, begin to then start to see yourself expanding love and this symbol. So kind of opening your heart and pushing love out to the world, and with that, pushing out the water purification symbol into any water streams close to you. And see those streams then connecting to any lakes, rivers, creeks, whatever they connect to, and keep expanding it until you connect with the water of the ocean. And see it just spinning, and every time it touches a molecule of water, which is all it's doing basically, it is purifying each and every one of those molecules. But while it does that, know that it is also energizing those molecules so that they too become a purification source. So they begin to work on behalf of the energy that's being put into them, to then spread that energy even further to heal more and more of the water and clear it more and more. And then I want you to begin to work with the radiation elimination symbol. And what we want to do here is I want you to begin to see it dancing, just literally dancing with the water purification symbol, and have the two of them working together. So as the purification symbol comes up with radiation, finds any radiation, see the radiation symbol gathering it and neutralizing all of the radiation. So they're kind of doing a dance through the water, even the water in your own body. Have them do a dance right through that, and then into the streams and the rivers and the lakes, and then the ocean, until every single cell of the ocean and every single cell of every bit of body of water on the whole planet is energized, and all radiation in that water has been neutralized. And now, off in the distance, I want you to be seeing yourself standing on the edge of a beautiful beach on the ocean. And off in the distance, I want you to see beautiful dolphin and a whale swimming out there. And they sense the energy of what we're doing, and they're feeling the beauty and the purity of all that we are doing here. And they start to swim toward you, and as they do, they begin to put on a show for you. They begin to jump up into the air and do their acrobatics and put on a whole show just as a beautiful way of saying thank you. See fish in some of the streams swimming and jumping out of the water as a way to say thank you as well. Visualize all the happy creatures in the ocean and the rivers and the streams. See us having healthy fish and healthy marine life throughout our entire planet. See the birds that are near the water, all completely healthy and happy. See a few beautiful pelicans fly up into the air and do acrobatics too, showing us their gratitude for our efforts to clean their waters. And now just intend that each and every one of us has connected with everyone else on the planet that's doing this same healing work. And that even though we're not actually going to be doing this for hours, that these energy images will continue to carry this work forward even while we aren't consciously participating. Knowing that other people on some other part of the planet may be listening to a meditation or doing healing work with the ocean, even in different ways, and connect with them as well. And let's all just know that our collective energies, in whatever way we believe is helpful, is all helping our beautiful oceans, our beautiful mammals. And then what I want you to do is begin to feel yourself connecting with people all around the planet. And each and every one of us, as we connect, are finding or sharing ideas for how to make clean, efficient energy that does not cause damage in any way, shape, or form to our planet. See us working in love and harmony as we come together and find solutions. Maybe it's wind, maybe it's solar, maybe it's some kind of generator. There's somebody right now working on a generator that I believe runs on mud, and it actually cleans water as well. So maybe it's that. Let's just know that we as a collective group will come together in loving harmony, working to find solutions, working to stop utilizing solutions that are not clean, that are not good for our environment. Taking a stand with our politicians. See us standing up for ourselves and saying no more. There are other better solutions here. See us leaving our planet for our children, our grandchildren, our grandchildren's children, and so on, so that it is all sustainable and we are all beautifully working together. Now begin to see the walls falling down between our countries and nations as we realize and begin to work in love and peace with people from all religions, all nationalities, and all countries, all backgrounds, that we begin to love the differences between each other instead of judging them. That we begin to realize that the only true path for us to survive on this planet and keep this planet thriving is to work together in love, peace, harmony, and bliss. So I want to leave you with that mantra, which I speak of every day during and throughout my day, as well as the meditation with the ocean healing, and that is love, peace, harmony, bliss. Can you imagine for a moment if we can continue to spread more love, peace, harmony, and bliss on our planet? How beautiful life will be when we're all working together. See us working together. See us doing things in peacefulness, with love in our hearts, knowing full well that our differences are what makes us all better people, because each and every one of us, when we collectively combine our different knowledge and our different ways of doing things, can find solutions that none of us alone would think of. So continue to repeat the mantra, love, peace, harmony, bliss. Love, peace, harmony, bliss. Love, peace, harmony, bliss. And now begin to come back slowly. Maybe wiggle your toes and your fingers a little bit. And on a count of 3, you'll be back here with me present, totally back here. 3, 2, 1, and back totally and completely present. And if you want to share the meditation with others, send them to cleanthepacific.com, as you see on the screen there. And I'll come back on the video here in a moment. So here we are back. I hope you enjoyed the meditation this evening. If you have anything you want to share before I end the meditation, please feel free to do so in the chat box on the right. And otherwise, be watching for the announcement for the next meditation. And I hope you join me again and during the week in between. please use the tools I've provided or any other tools you feel drawn to use to continue to connect with all of us that are working to heal the ocean. If you know of anyone that would like to lead one of these meditations, please just email me at crystal@empoweredspirit.com and or use the contact form on the cleanthepacific.com website. That'll work perfectly. And have an awesome week, everyone. I really, really honor you for being here tonight, for taking time out of your schedule, for caring enough about our ocean, our planet, and our people, and all of the creatures on the planet. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Namaste.